Welcome to video number 127 of Walker This Way with Hazel Walker, the queen of all things.
BNI and networking.
I am Mark Simmons. Hazel,
Yeah.
I'm being followed.
Are
I
you
am being
are
followed.
you just getting paranoid?
No. Hey, I've been asked that in the past. You're just paranoid. I'm like, no, man, this is real. This is real. I'm being followed. I'll tell you what I mean by that. Over the past many weeks, I've been to many different chapters.
Yeah.
We all have. We visit other chapters as members. But there seems to be the same people who aren't members of the chapter at every chapter meeting I'm going to as visitors or guests, or
The
They're
same person?
the same person is showing up everywhere. Like, I think I'm being followed. I don't announce where I'm going.
Because they're going to be there too?
They're kind of aggressive in their message. Sometimes the members are going, in the chat, you should refer to this person. You don't even know them. What are you talking about? But they're showing up everywhere.
So they're hunting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Like I feel like I should be in camo hiding behind a bush so they don't find me.
But it's not you they're looking for.
Not necessarily, no.
They're
Definitely
looking
hunting.
They're hunting. So these are hunters who go from chapter to chapter. And what they'll say to you is, oh, I'm trying to find the right chapter.
Yes, that's their message all the time.
Every time I'm trying to find the right chapter. I've been to 12 meetings, but I haven't found the right one yet. I still can't evaluate them yet. And really, the truth of the matter is, they then follow up with like sales letters, or they post things in there. Hey, you might want to buy some of this or that. So yeah, it's the hunters. And what they don't understand is referrals are based on relationships. So if you had a system, you would be able to generate some referrals. So Mark Graber says it best. Mm-hmm. And when I heard this analogy, I'm like, yeah, that makes total sense. The Mars bar is the Mars bar. Doesn't matter if you've got the little mini Mars bar or the big Mars bar or the whole package of Mars bars. When you open one of them up, it's still a Mars bar. It tastes exactly the same.
Right.
Right. So you had enough taste of them. In fact, you've eaten several Mars bars now. You should know whether you like Mars bars or not.
Right.
And you're not going to be getting business out of a group where you're just running around hunting, because there's another hunter. And that's the person who shows up at the same chapter over and over again. Yeah. You know, we limit it to 2 visits, right? 2. And I've looked and I've seen that there's some people who've been to the same chapter 9, 10, 11 times, and the chapter keeps letting them come back.
Yep.
And they're just hunting that chapter. They're getting free referrals. They don't have to be held accountable. They don't have to show up if they don't want to. They just keep visiting.
Right.
But the chapter's feeding them. And you know what happens when you feed a stray cat?
They never leave.
It suddenly becomes your cat. Yep. It is your cat.
And I've heard members in those chapters sometimes say to me, they laugh, it's like they're a member. I didn't even know they weren't a member of our chapter. Like, it's funny. Oh, that's kind
of
not a funny issue.
Yeah, well, it is a serious because what's not funny about that is our members pay almost $1,000 to be a member.
Right.
And they do education, and they have requirements they have to meet, and they have minimum expectations and all of this stuff. But this person is getting everything they're getting for free, with none of the education, none of the commitment, time commitment, money commitment, none of it. They're getting what members pay for.
Yeah.
And that's the big problem.
And there's another one too, and this is from you, is that about risking your network.
Yeah.
So you have said, and we said on our Walker This Way videos before, that if you give me a referral, my role is to make you look good, right? And because what you're bringing is your network, your friends, your family, your clients, your network. And if I let them down,
it makes me look bad.
They don't know me, but they're not going to trust you anymore.
Right.
So why would you put your network at risk for that? And as a member, you apply, you're interviewed, you have your references called and they're interviewed, and you go through a process. Then you build relationship, then you get referrals. Whereas a visitor walks in like, hey, visitor, here's a referral.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that happen. I was at a visitor day recently. I've been to several visitor days recently, and I've seen that happen multiple times where the members are handing the visitors the referrals.
Yeah.
But what the members forget to do is allow the visitors to pass referrals.
Yeah.
Right? It's easy to give a referral in, but you got to be careful with that. Because when you're handing a stranger a referral, it is your risk, it's your reputation.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Hunting.
So key takeaway here is really, it's okay to say to the visitor who keeps coming, and I think it's written in the policy that visitors can visit a chapter 2 times in 6 months. That's it.
No,
It's
2 times. It's
2 times period. Okay.
Yeah.
That you visited enough.
Well, here's actually the confusion on that.
Okay.
2 times. You can visit 2 chapters 1 time or 1 chapter 2 times.
Right.
It's not visit all 20 chapters 2 times.
Right.
That's not what the policy meant for.
Yeah. So leadership teams, just be aware of your hunter, your visitor. What do we call them? They keep showing up all the time.
The hunters.
They're the hunters, I guess. Yeah.
Hunters.
They're not doing any good. And after a few times, they're not joining. Even as much as they say they will not put in an application.
And members need to quit inviting them. Every
Yeah.
time you do a visitor day and you keep inviting the same hunter over and over, and she's been there 7, 8, 9 times, or
Yeah.
he's been there 7, 8, 9 times, he's not going to put an application and quit inviting.
Yeah. And you said a great thing earlier. Don't give away for free what you pay for.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. Hazel, till next time.
See you then.
Bye.